South Korea, the United States, and Japan have requested an emergency UN Security Council meeting to discuss North Korea's ballistic missile launch. Meanwhile, it's hard to know the intent behind North Korea's missile launch, so our Connie Kim turned to two North Korean watchers for their analysis.
U.S. experts have weighed in on North Korea's latest missile launch, which happened just 3 weeks after President Donald Trump came into office. Ken Gause, a senior North Korea analyst at U.S. think tank CNA Corporation, characterized the Sunday launch as a purposely restrained message and said North Korea was testing Washington to see the nature of the U.S. response and whether it would represent a shift in strategy from the Obama administration. However, Robert Manning, a senior analyst at the Atlantic Council, another U.S. think tank, said it would be a mistake to see Pyongyang's missile and nuclear tests as mere provocations. He characterized the launch and the North's efforts to develop missiles and nuclear weapons over the past 35 years as a North Korean version of Eisenhower's, quote, massive retaliation nuclear strategy of the 1950s to compensate for shortcomings in conventional military capabilities. Washington hasn't yet taken any individual action since Sunday's launch, but South Korea, the United States, and Japan have requested an emergency UN Security Council meeting to discuss North Korea's ballistic missile launch. In addition, U.S. lawmaker Cory Gardner, the chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Subcommittee on East Asia and Pacific Affairs, has called for a secondary boycott of Chinese companies that do business with North Korea. Existing UN Security Council resolutions on North Korea ban any kind of launches using ballistic missile technology. On top of that, China's foreign ministry has expressed its objections to the launch. Regardless of the motive, the launch is being considered a grave provocation, and North Korea is expected to draw international condemnation at a closed-door meeting of the UN Security Council slated for Monday in New York. Connie Kim, Arirang News.